Hassani, man, how exciting is this getting to continue your Carolina career in another way and keep playing college ball, but get to play for a prize too now? And
Yeah,
be able to take part
yeah.
in
No, I'm looking forward to participating in it. Like I said on my Instagram post, I'm representing, South Carolina and the Gamecocks still, even though I'm graduating. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm not really sure who's on my team yet, but we got some great players in the SEC, and we're looking, try to come out with the win.
You talked to Booker for some advice on this?
Yeah. I talked to him a little bit about it. Talked to him a little about the money and just how how the 3-on-3 kind of went, and he had some good tips to tell me.
He won. He did all right in it last year, right?
Yeah, they did fairly well. They didn't end up winning it though.
Right.
I can't remember. I think Nate Mason and whoever was on his team won it last year. So,
what's it like to be a couple years removed? Now you're back at the Final Four in a different way.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a cool environment out there. I'm looking forward to seeing. I've never been to Minneapolis before, so it's always a new experience for that too.
What memories do you think that could trigger? I mean, just from how awesome that was a couple years ago to then seeing that big stage again, but not having the Garden and Black all around you, not having the teammates.
I'd say bittersweet. Bitter because I'm not there playing this time, but sweet just to know that I was there before, and just the environment is just positive vibes everywhere. So
playing in a mall, you're playing in the mall. Do you know what?
Yeah.
How that? Well, obviously it's a different kind of mall. It's the biggest in the country, but do you know how that's gonna look?
If you had asked me, I'd assume it's something similar to when we played in Connecticut.
Okay.
I guess something like that. I'm not really sure. I've never been out there, so I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah, right.
I know that this also is really cool to be able to play in a different type of format. Mike was just playing some 3-on-3 ball this summer. Do you ask him for any advice of what it's like to play in a competition
Yeah,
like that?
I haven't really been seeing Mike around too much. I should ask him though, pick his brain on what he and his team did to strategize against other people. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to playing in it.
Sorry, go ahead.
As you've had time to kind of obviously reflect with the season being over and looking back over things, what comes to mind over your career this season and things of that nature?
We faced a lot of obstacles this season. You guys know injuries, ups and downs, just throughout the whole season. Once we turned it around in December, we had a lot of fun together. It was unfortunate the way that it ended, but we all, I feel like, look back and feel like we were successful, just within ourselves, what I'm saying, and what we accomplished. So I'm gonna miss, all the coaches, all the guys around here, all the staff members, women's team coaches, managers, everybody around here. I'm definitely gonna miss that as I, look to depart here soon.
What's next for you? What kind of professional opportunities are you going to try to pursue?
I'm gonna go out in Vegas and I'm gonna do some training out there and try to do some pre-draft workouts and find my name on the roster. So.
One thing you said after senior day was, my dream came true in being here. What do you then proceed to dream bigger as you think bigger and think professionally?
Saying that, I have many dreams. What I'm saying? This is one of the dreams that was able to come true and that I accomplished. And I just look to further that. I want to play basketball till I can't anymore.
As you look ahead to the team you're leaving and who they got coming back and who they have coming in, what do you think of this next year's team? It could look a little different for the first time. There's not that proven low post scorer Frank talked about last week.
Definitely.
Do you see more stylistically? What changes do you think it'll be?
I think a little more guard oriented. A strong guard nucleus coming back. Even some of the guys that were injured, like TJ, or some of the guys that didn't play, like Jermaine. I've seen their games. I've seen them play in practice. All that, and I know what they're capable of. And then along with, obviously, Keyshawn, AJ, Zoe, those freshman guys. I mean, they're going to come out next year, and I know they're going to have that fight that we ended the year with, and they'll do fine.
What do you think of Jair and what he could bring?
Oh, man, I can't believe I left my guy out. Jair's going to bring a lot to the table. I think he's going to, open a lot of eyes. He he's very fundamental in his game, and he can really stroke it when he shoots. So I think he's going to bring a lot to the table, whether it's, being a point or shooting guard. Either way it goes, he's going to bring a lot to the table.
Interesting. You got to hang out with Trey, Hannibal, and some other guys this past weekend. Mm-hmm. What was it like kind of hang out with him, and what do you think about his future?
Yeah, Trey was around for a little bit. I honestly couldn't tell you, I don't really know his game like that. I just, I've heard, he's really athletic and a good point guard, and, he represented his state well and wanting to come here too. So I think he's going to do big things too.
What about Jermaine makes him such a good player?
Man, his ability to shoot with pressure in his face. He did that very well at practice, and I think that, this upcoming year he'll display that and show you guys.
Was there a moment in practice or preseason camp where he did something and you kind of went, oh, like that kid can ball? Yeah,
actually, in the summer I met him. I actually hosted him on his recruiting visit. That's when I started getting to know him. And when he got here and we played some pickup, I started, seeing his game for real and, thought very highly of it. So.
Chris talked before senior day about how this was probably one of the more fun years he's had at South Carolina, just in terms of the team camaraderie and things like that. Do you kind of sense that as well from in your career?
Yeah, for sure. Everybody on our team, we just got along real well. The chemistry was there. Everybody, nobody was singled out. Everybody joked along with everybody and just had fun at all times. Even through the negatives that we had. So I'm definitely gonna look back on all my years, but especially my senior year, and say that I enjoyed it.
While you won't be in the day-to-day of the program anymore, how close are you going to follow these games and check in with players on the team that still when the next years fly by?
Man, all those guys on the team know that they can hit me up at any time. I'll be available for them. I'm definitely going to keep up with the program, of course. I'm an alum, so that's something I got to do. But I'll be busy as well, so I'll keep up as much as I can.